Welcome to the Big Six. You can do big things with Big Six skills. Big Six is a six-stage model to help anyone solve problems or to make decisions by using information. This is dedicated to managers who have employees that have been given tasks and you'd like to give them a model to use to complete the task. Today what we're going to do in the Big Six overview, what is the Big Six? The Big Six elements and description, benefits of the Big Six, success using the Big Six and wrapping it up back home use. And again, managers who have new employees, current employees, and you want to keep them on the same page, give the Big Six a try. Now let's look at the Big Six. What is it? It's a six-stage model to help anyone solve problems or make decisions. It's for information literacy, information communications. It's a step-by-step process. Well, using the Big Six process, what will the individual do? The individual will identify information research goals, use relevant, credible information, reflect, is my final product or decision effective? And you can ask, did I coach the process? Step 1, it's task definition. Define the informational problem, identify information needed to solve the information problem, and what is the current task? You can make sure that your employee knows what are the topics or questions I need to answer, and what information will I need. Step 2 is the information seeking strategies. You want to brainstorm all possible sources, decide what best sources there are out there, what are the possible sources to check, and choose the best sources of info for this task. Step 3, location and access. Locate sources, physically and intellectual. Well, where can I find those sources? Search within source for info. There's a lot of sources out there, but a lot of times employees just go to one source. Step 4, use of information. Engage, read, hear, view, touch. Extract relevant information. What info do I expect to find in source? And what info from source is useful? Step 5, this is synthesis. Organize from multiple sources. Present the information. How will I organize my information? And how should I present the information? Step 6 is evaluation. You want to ask yourself, judge the product. Is it effectively done? Judge the process for its efficiency. Ask yourself as a manager, did I do what was required? Did I complete each of the Big Six stages efficiently? Did I coach them efficiently? And what is the evaluation stage? When employees evaluate themselves, they assume control and responsibility for their own work and become active participants in their own learning. The Big Six is very important from a learner's experience in problem solving. Sometimes they have strong feelings when they've been given a task by a manager. Step 1, during the tasks phase, they may feel fear, horror, or doubt because they don't really know what you're asking. Step 2, when they're seeking information, they have some anxiety. They could have confusion or sometimes hope. 3, you will have access, anxiety, threat, sometimes doubt. Step 4, in the use, how do I use the resources? Then I start getting optimistic. I believe in my abilities. And step 5, in the conclusion stage, confidence in my ability. 6, the evaluation, when I'm finally getting through all the different stages, I have a sense of relief, sometimes satisfaction, sometimes disappointment. Well, remember, it all starts with task definition. Seems simple, doesn't it? Well, managers, many of your learners feel that stage 1, trying to define the task, can be difficult. Trying to understand the nature or type of this assignment. Determine exactly what the employee is expected to do. And how do they narrow the scope? Do they know how they'll be assessed? These are things that you as a manager could coach your employee so that he or she, it's a time management issue as well, and gets the employee on the right track. How about it all starts with you or the trainer. Determine exactly what they are expected to do. That's a proactive step you can take. Be clear what you want done. Plan your communications. Be positive and supportive and follow through. Don't just leave your employee hanging when they have a task. 6, builds confidence employees. The big 6. Step 2 is an important mind-expanding stage of the information problem-solving process. Employees are encouraged to think broadly and creatively. You want to encourage creativity. Selecting the best resources, information is critical to the quality of the decision-making and problem-solving. The manager needs to coach information gathering. Step 3, finding quality information. Manager needs to encourage employees to dig deeply. Recommend use of libraries, online databases, books, scan websites or digital sources. Local experts and develop appropriate questions for interviews. That would be helpful. But the most important thing, as you can see on the left, coaching is critical. So step 4, coaching and engaging. Coaching your employee to get to the heart of the material. Use heavy-duty critical thinking skills. This is where you can coach critical thinking skills in your employee. Decide what is relevant in information. Extract the information in some form. Need to record the full citation of the source as well. And step 5, well, that's where it all comes together. The Big 6 process includes 2 aspects. It's organizing information and presenting information. According to Wurman in 1989, there's a number of ways to organize information: by category and subcategory, as a continuum, small to large, low to high, alphabetically, by time, as a story from beginning to end, or any combination of the above. Good example would be to show a collection of some kind, CDs, and ask your employee how would he or she organize them. That would give you an idea, are we on the same page? Stage 6, checking it all out. That's the evaluation stage. Information is not linear, nor a lockstep process. Employees will jump around. Formative evaluation, summative evaluation, what is that? They should ask. Formative evaluation is when employees engage in the evaluation process during problem solving and loop back to improve their project or their task. The summative evaluation is when the project is complete and the employee reflects back to learn for future tasks and projects. Why should managers learn and use the Big 6? The Big 6 can help your employees' succeed and your employees' success. But how? Maybe we could generate 1 or 2 of those, or 3 ways that they can help. Finally, the Big 6 is a complicated process broken into 6 skills. Helps employees think about how they approach a problem or research topic. Same approach or a template for many tasks or problems. And ultimately, a time saver for the manager. Thank you for listening, and I hope that you will consider taking a look at the Big 6. Some call it information, literacy, information communications, ICT skills, or a process. But we just call it the Big 6.